So, this is the Samsung Galaxy J6 Plus. This phone was released back in 2018. It came with Android 8.1 and you could upgrade it up to Android 10, One UI 2. This phone would come with 32GB or 64GB of storage, and you could also expand it with a microSD card slot, since this thing does have a microSD card slot. This phone came with an IPS LCD, so it's not really the best screen, but for a budget phone, I guess it's whatever. Since it's a Plus model, it does have a 6.0 inches screen size, which is pretty nice in my opinion. About the cameras, the main camera is a 30 megapixels and can record in 1080p 30 frames per second, and the selfie camera is 8 megapixels but can record also in 1080p 30 frames per second. And overall, it does have a headphone jack unlike those new ones, and a micro USB port for charging, which is not really the best, but I guess it's whatever. And aesthetically, well, we have a plastic back. It's not really that fancy, but I guess whatever. And it's a duos model, so it has like 2 SIM card slots or something like that, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Well, I guess with all of that information out of the way, it's actually time to explore this phone and see what it's worth and if it can actually run today's new apps and all that stuff. So the first thing that I want to start trying on this phone is the Instagram app. Let's see if the Instagram app can actually be used. So as you guys can see, the profile has loaded up, and yeah, don't really ask about my For You page. I have no idea what's wrong with it. Yeah, as you guys can see, the scrolling experience on the feed is not really the best. It's pretty much lots of lag. I mean, yeah, as you guys can see, I can barely scroll around, and the tap screen is also acting a bit up. It's not like the phone's fault in general, it's just the unit that I have, unfortunately. Yeah, as you guys can see, using Instagram on this phone is quite a pain in the ass. There is really no point in going to Reels as well, because there is gonna be much more lag. So with that, guys, let's move on to the next app. The next app that I'm kind of afraid to try, but at the same time I kind of have to do it, is actually TikTok. But before we jump straight to TikTok, I actually want to check Facebook first, because Facebook should run more smoothly than Instagram would. Yeah, as you guys can see, we got straight to Facebook, and so far so good. I mean, it is still laggy, that's for sure. It's not as worse as it was on Instagram. I mean, let's be honest, here at least we can scroll through the feed, which on Instagram we couldn't really do, as you guys have seen. And overall, it does seem to be usable, but regardless, I also want to check the Reels page as well. So let's go to the Reels and see if we can scroll around in there as well. And as you guys can see, watching a Reel on this phone on Facebook is not that smooth. I mean, you guys can see the lag in the video, and also the lag when I would try to scroll. I mean, at least you can do it. It's a pain because it's very laggy, but at least it does work, but it's not really the best experience. I guess with that, let's move on to the TikTok app. Oh man, the TikTok app. I don't really have any good opinions about this phone, but you know, we can at least try and see if it's even gonna run or not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, it is what it is. I guess I'm just gonna wait for this thing to run, and I'm gonna see you guys after, so I'm not gonna waste your time. It's been almost 2 minutes, and unfortunately the phone is stuck in here. I can't get any further than that. Never mind, the phone is just very slow. Apparently we did got in the app. Yeah, the experience is very bad. Perhaps I should probably try the TikTok Lite app. I guess I'm gonna see you guys after I'm gonna get that app installed. Well, the TikTok app seems like it actually installed, so I guess we can actually run it now. Alright, let's hope for the best. It's TikTok Lite after all, so if this thing doesn't really work either, then yeah, I have no idea what I'm really gonna do. And unfortunately, we don't really have a guest option, so well, that really sucks because I don't really wanna log in. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna log in. It is what it is. Well, bye privacy. I guess it was good to meet you. Well, at least we are finally logged in, and yeah, as you guys can see, we can actually scroll in and we can actually watch videos, which is quite interesting. I wasn't expecting that to work, even though it's a TikTok Lite app. I wasn't expecting this phone to really work on this app, but apparently it does. So there you go, guys. You can actually watch TikTok Lite content, I mean on the TikTok Lite app obviously, but it seems like we can't really scroll any further. Oh well, the app does work, but if you can't really scroll any further down, you know, doom scroll and stuff, then it's pretty much useless. But yeah, it does work. It's not too laggy, so yeah guys, with that, let's move on. Alright, now the next app that I want to try on this thing, and it's also probably the last app we're gonna check on this phone, is the Discord app. Let's see if we can actually chat with people on Discord and stuff on this phone. Well, seems like Discord does work, so you guys know what that means. Well, that means that it's actually time for some chaos. And by the way guys, please don't do actually this stuff on my Discord server. Spamming and all of that is actually banned. I'm only doing this stuff on my server when I'm recording, but like, I actually want a chill community, and if you guys want to join my Discord server, I have the link in the description. Although if I'm uploading this video on 10th of merch, you guys can't really join because I got a strike on my server because I used some stupid custom link thing, and Discord just thinks I tried to share malware or whatever I tried to do or bypass their filters. So yeah guys, regardless, let's do this thing and see the people's reaction. Hopefully they're not gonna be too mad after this thing. Let's see what people are gonna do to this. Alright, let's see how mad are people gonna be now. Oh damn, I mean, what was I expecting? Everyone pinged everyone. Okay, thanks for that, dude. No, come on, why are you doing this? Oh well, it's safe to say that made some chaos right now to my Discord server, so... Well, there you go. It's safe to say that you can actually use Discord on this phone. I mean, it does handle the spam quite well, in my opinion, so... Yeah, you can actually use the app. As you guys can see, the messages are sending and stuff, and there is not much lag. I mean, I can just scroll around and there is no lag, so... You can actually still use Discord on this phone, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not the owner anymore, so hopefully Sky actually knows how to calm down the chat. Well, as I said, it's safe to say that Discord does work on this phone just fine, so I guess with that guys, let's move on to the games. And speaking about games, we have to test Geometry Dash, Flappy Bird, Robotsy, and I'm also gonna install Roblox on this phone as well, just for the sake of this video. But first, let's go to Geometry Dash and see how playable it is. And yeah, I'm basically gonna call every budget goofy phone a sloppy nugget because they are very sloppy floppy. So anyways, because I know this phone is not really the best when it comes to graphics, I'm just gonna play Stereo Madness. I don't wanna push this phone too much. I just wanna see if at least the first ever level of this game is actually playable or not. And so far, as you guys can see, it is quite playable actually. I wasn't expecting this, but you can indeed play this game, which is quite interesting. And I just died at 17%, but as you guys have seen, there is no lag. Now the question is, and of course I got an ad. Of course I got an ad. No ads in my videos. This is your guys' job, not mine. Team you, more like scam you. Well, thank god I was able to skip that ad. Now, what I'm gonna try will be to basically play the last level of this game and see if it's actually playable or not. Honestly, I don't expect this level to be too playable because there are so many stuff in this game that it's probably gonna make this phone crash out. But as you guys can see, so far so good. I'm actually playing this level and I do see a bit of stutter, which is something to expect. Once again, a 2018 budget phone, so I'm kinda expecting a bit of lag and delay, I'm not gonna lie, especially on the last level which has so many crazy effects and elements and stuff like that, you know, Geometry Dash terms and stuff. And overall, so far so good. I mean, this phone is not crashing out yet, which really surprises me. Wow, I can actually play this game. Damn. Okay guys, so okay, I just died at 44%, but it's safe to say that Geometry Dash is actually playable on this phone. Maybe not all the levels because some of them have too many stuff in, but you know, the normal levels are mostly playable. So with that guys, let's move on to the next game. Now the next game that I'm gonna try out on this nugget, and I know it's gonna run it just fine because let's be honest, it's a 2018 phone. Even if it's a budget phone or not, every phone should handle this thing from 2018 and above, that's for sure. And yeah, as you guys can see, besides the big bezels and screen ratio and stuff, the game is actually playable. We don't see any lag, we don't see any delays. I can actually play this thing just fine. As you guys can see, no lag, no issues. So there is no point in testing this game any further because it works just fine. So with that guys, let's move on to the next game. Now the next game I wanna try on this phone is Robotsy Fair Travel. It's basically Flappy Bird, but it's a Romanian game, and instead of people flying, they fly with farts because of beans, which is kind of weird, but I mean, you know, at the end of the day it's just a mobile game, so it's really whatever. Well, as you guys can see, this game is also playable. I mean, I kind of was expecting that because this game is quite old and it doesn't really exist on Google Play Store anymore, but as you guys can see, the game is playable. Once again, there is no point in going any further because this phone can definitely handle this game. So with that, let's move on to Roblox. I'm pretty sure this phone will die right there, but yeah, let's just move on. Okay guys, Roblox has finally finished installing, so I guess it's time to run the thing and see if we can actually play this game in 2026 on this sloppy phone once again. And okay, it does seem to load, it does seem promising. However, it's a version from January 2026. Even though it was released this year, I really have no idea if it's gonna work properly, and so far we are stuck to this amazing black screen. Oh, never mind. Roblox upgrade. Your version of Roblox is out of 8. Oh well, I guess I'm cooked, and for some reason my phone was out of focus, but yeah, your version of Roblox is out of date and you have to upgrade. Oh well, I guess I'm cooked because I can't really update this thing because Google Play Store doesn't work. It really sucks ass on this phone. So I guess we're not really gonna test Roblox on this thing. However, one app that I forgot to actually test is the YouTube app. Does this thing still work properly? Well, I guess it's time to find out. So let's see if the YouTube app does still work on this nugget. You guys can see we are in the YouTube app somehow. I guess I'm just gonna try to go to my channel just like that and see if you can actually watch a YouTube video of mine. And yeah, this is my latest video. It was made 2 days ago because guess what? I'm sick, and that's why my voice sounds kind of weird, because I'm actually sick and yeah, my voice is not really in the best shape. Regardless, let's see if this video is actually watchable. It seems like I got a TikTok ad on my video, which is kind of unacceptable, but at the same time I get free money, so who really cares? Alright, let's see if the video is actually watchable. So far we have no lag. I mean, we can actually watch the video just fine. We can also change the volume and stuff, which of course you can. Now the question is, can we move forward and backwards in the video? Well, yes you can, and the response is almost instant. Now, can we do the same thing backwards? Yes we can, and once again it's pretty much an instant response. Not really instant, but instant enough. So yeah, you can basically watch YouTube on this thing, that's for sure. Now one more thing I want to try on this phone is once again testing the browser, and the first thing that we are going to test on this phone is obviously the classic Wikipedia page. Now obviously, because the YouTube app itself works, I'm gonna assume the YouTube website also works. So instead of going on the YouTube website this time, I'm actually gonna go to the Samsung website. I actually want to see if this phone can handle its own site or something like that, because this phone is Samsung and this is a Samsung website. And as you guys can see, surprisingly, we can actually browse to the Samsung website, as you guys can see. So yeah, it's safe to say you can still use this phone even on the Samsung browser to buy a new Samsung phone. So with that guys, I guess we can move on to the camera test, you know. So once again, there we have the GSM Arena website. I'm also gonna close this tab right there. And now let's see how great the camera is on this nugget actually. So right now we are in the photo mode, and let's see how great the quality is when I'm zooming in. And as you guys can see, the quality is not bad. We can actually focus on the text, which is really great in my opinion, although you guys can't really see because it's blurry on my phone. But yeah, the text is quite clear, as you guys can see now. And I guess I'm just gonna try to take a picture with the zoom in feature right there, focusing and stuff, and it's actually not that bad. I'm also gonna put it in the editing in the timeline and stuff. Let's see how great this video is for making a video too. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay guys, I ended the video. Now you guys can let me know in the comment section what do you guys think of basically this phone's camera quality and also video quality as well. 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I'm recording from the Samsung Galaxy J6 Plus. Right now I'm zooming in. This is the camera quality when I'm zooming in. This is the camera quality when I'm zooming out. This is my setup, as you guys can see. This is the camera quality I'm recording on my iPhone 11 Pro because my S25 Ultra doesn't have any battery. And yeah, that's the video test on this phone. As a conclusion, can this phone still be used in 2026? Well, the answer is yeah, you can still use it, although you should probably expect some apps to not work that well. Like for example, the normal TikTok app didn't really work, but instead the TikTok Lite worked, and the Facebook Lite was pretty much laggy, and the Instagram app wasn't really usable at all. You could get inside it, but nothing would really work that well in there. And yeah, you can still watch YouTube videos because the YouTube app itself does still work. You can also use Discord, you can also play some games on this phone. They are still supported and stuff, except for Roblox. But yeah, this phone can still be used in my opinion, although since it has Android 10 and stuff, I'm really not sure how long it's gonna be supported for, but it is in fact still usable nowadays. And that's pretty much the video guys. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all my YouTube members. Thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are really awesome, and if you guys want a shout out as well, you guys can join from the link in the description or from the join button from my channel. And that's pretty much the video guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Techzaster, and I'm gonna see you guys next time with phone explorations, custom jailbreaking and so on. Bye bye.